Today I'll share with you about Representative Jayapal's idea for getting a fourth stimulus check and recurring stimulus checks. I'll also talk to you about IRS delays and audits that could throw off the children's stimulus check start date in July. Hello and welcome to today's May 31st daily news report, as well as ongoing stimulus check update video. If you're a subscribed member of my community, then welcome back. And if you're not, consider subscribing right now so I can keep you up to date on what's going on in Washington, D.C., the economy, and our country. All right. Now, remember, if you see this face asking you to text about money, investments, or taxes, that is a scammer. Ignore them or report them. I don't want anyone in my community being taken advantage of. Also, in less than 24 hours, the giveaway with 20 winners of over $3,000 in prizes and cash will go away. And so I'll make sure to leave a link below so that you can go use your email to get signed up. But we're going to give away 10 of these hats, and 10 people are going to get $300 cash to help with bills or groceries or whatever you want to spend the money on. All right. Well, happy Memorial Day to everybody. I want to say how grateful I am for the men and women who have served our country in the armed forces. My own father was a veteran and served in the Army for over 5 years. So happy Memorial Day. All right, now on Friday, I asked my community to comment below on whether they had received their $1,000 or $2,000 IRS stimulus check for overpaying on the first $10,200 of unemployment. Now, I was shocked by the overwhelming response, but I was also disappointed by how overwhelmingly the answer was no, 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 no. I have not received my IRS stimulus check. This is pretty concerning to me because the IRS said that those would go out in the month of May, and May is over tomorrow. So hopefully everybody will get that money here in the next week, maybe the first or second week in June. But that was supposed to have gone out by now, and that's a big chunk of money for people that went through hardship during the COVID lockdown. It's also concerning to me how many of you are still waiting on your IRS tax refund, right? Like that would be such a blessing to so many people right now to have thousands or tens of thousands of dollars in tax refunds show up right now. So it appears the IRS might need more IRS agents. However, it appears that they need them not to audit the middle class or the poor, but to just get people back their own money for overpaying on taxes. Biden and Warren want to beef up the IRS tremendously by spending between $31 billion and $80 billion of taxpayer money to get more agents in. But then the data shows that they just end up auditing people that make $50,000 or less. So do you think that they need to beef up the IRS to audit more people that make $50,000 or less? Or should they just beef it up so that they can actually handle tax returns for 300 million Americans? All right, now another big question that's coming up is if they're this far off on tax refunds, tax returns, and the IRS stimulus check, are they going to miss the deadline of the children's stimulus checks that are set to start in July and then be released every month until December? Right now, the IRS is saying that they are on track, but they also said that with these IRS stimulus checks, right? They also said that a portal would be coming out, but we're heading into June starting tomorrow, and there's still no portal. So I don't want to like raise anybody's blood pressure, but these are just things that need to be brought to my community's attention. I'm going to continue to research them and bring you answers. But as I'm reading different articles, it is a concern that I didn't want to hide from you. But it is in the news, right? So just something to be aware of. Close to 40 million American families are counting on those stimulus checks for kids to start in July and be paid out. So it's a large chunk of the American population that needs that money. Now, Representative Pramila Jayapal, oh gosh, I always say that wrong, Jayapal, has come up with a new idea for getting stimulus checks to more people more often. I'll be doing more research to confirm her exact details as they come out, but essentially, she's hinting at the idea of taking money from the U.S. military budget and redirecting that money to the American people in the form of new social safety programs, stimulus checks, recurring stimulus checks, stimulus programs, etc. So more will be coming out on that, but that was the idea that she threw out going into Memorial Day weekend. Essentially, she said that we should take the money going to wars and the money not going to war and give that back to the American people. Now, Senator Bernie Sanders has floated similar ideas recently, as he pointed out that the United States spends more than the next 10 countries combined on their military budget. And he says that that money should also go elsewhere and not be such a large military budget. I'd be curious to know what you think. Should the United States lower their military spending in order to provide more social benefit programs to U.S. citizens, or should that be left alone? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. By the way, I just want to say thank you guys so much for giving these videos a like. It helps me get out there to YouTube and be seen by more people. So I hope you guys appreciate these updates, and I really appreciate you liking these videos. All right, now Sanders said on his Twitter account, poverty is not just going without luxuries. It is a death sentence. At a time when income and wealth inequality is growing, the richest American men live 15 years longer than the poorest men, while the gap for women is a 10-year difference. This is unacceptable. So Senator Sanders is actually trying to tie the wealth inequality gap back to health, right? Mental health, physical health. And he's saying we need to work on this. And so that could be one reason that they're pushing so hard in the Democrat Party for this new stimulus package called the American Families Plan, which they've come right out and said, hey, this is a social benefits program where we want to change things up, right? Create more safety net programs, essentially. Now, both Sanders and Jayapal want to see $2,000 stimulus checks direct to the people. Sanders, it appears, wants to see one more check and better benefits for those on SS, SSI, and SSDI, while Representative Jayapal wants to do $2,000 now and $1,000 every month until the pandemic is declared over. Now, Senator Chuck Schumer, going into the weekend, hinted that he will be releasing a new bill that is a throwback bill to when Republicans and Democrats used to work together. The bill, he says, will boost the economy, jobs, and be done in a bipartisan way. He hasn't said what the bill entails just yet, but said that he will be releasing that, and it should be something that the two parties can work together on. Now, in the coming weeks, President Biden is planning to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Russia has told the United States that they look forward to the meeting, but that Biden should expect to be uncomfortable. Now, a couple of months ago, President Biden called President Putin a killer on their very first live phone call between the two countries. Putin said, "Takes one to know one, Biden," and then wished him a great day, and then they got off the phone, right? So there's not great vibes between the two country leaders. And so I think that's what they're saying is, don't expect this to be comfortable based on the conversations we've had in the past. All right, now the hottest trend coming this summer is family reunions, as people look forward to getting out of the lockdowns and seeing family that they haven't seen for maybe a year or many, many months. So that is the new hot thing coming out this summer. Now, over the weekend, there was a punk rock concert in Florida to kick off summer. Tickets were $18 for vaccinated people and $1,000 for unvaccinated people. The concert now has people questioning whether it is ethical to charge unvaccinated people 5,455% more for goods and services, since they still play a major part in the U.S. economy and society. All right, now this is my update for today. As I know more, I will definitely come on and share more. Have a nice Memorial Day. It's because of military men and women that you and I have the freedoms that we do to be able to enjoy this holiday. So definitely keep that in mind. Also, before you go, make sure to get involved in the giveaway. That ends in less than 24 hours. I'm looking forward to seeing who the winners are and sending that money and these amazing hats out to people in our community. Now, before you go, I just wish to remind you that you are amazing. I appreciate you being in my community. If you want to see a great video, check out my unbelievable news from yesterday. There's 5 really great stories. Everybody said every story was amazing. I can't believe you found these. Thank you for sharing. But the 2 that stood out the most was the 28-foot shark encounter and the woman who was surprised by giving birth to 9 babies. I'll just leave that right there for you. All right. Hey, I appreciate you being in my community, and I'll see you on the next video.